welcome to Focus Friday. I'm Dr. Amanda, and it's nice to see you. This week we talked about transformational leadership, and so have a seat, grab some coffee, maybe an apple or something healthy, and we're going to really dive in. So usually on Focus Friday, I help us focus in, really look at reflecting on our topic, and we get ready for the next week. Sometimes we may have a second week of a double dose of our topic, or it may be a new one. And fortunately, next week, we will be diving into some new areas. And so I'm really excited. We've had a big amount of review of leadership and healthy mothers and all kinds of areas. So I'm really excited. So this week, we had our special guest. We had Edie talking about transformational leadership and Sandra Joseph. And again, we'll be having some other guests, but so excited. Really all of our transformational leaders, we really have passion. And I consider myself a transformational leader as well. Transformational leadership is all about transforming, whether it be your atmosphere or environment, and you're transforming inside. And then that transformation reflects how you speak and how you carry yourself externally, and other people are impacted by that. Isn't that awesome? And so transformational leadership can be across all segues: entrepreneurship, business, education, counseling, government, any type of leadership, right? Even leadership, I think, is important as much as custodial. And even custodians, all of us are leader in our own way, and we carry ourselves with nuggets of gold inside of us no one else has. And so this week we really looked at education, and really with Sandra, who has experience working in special education, K-12, and I've had the pleasure to work with her as a colleague. And also Edie, who has done more of the faith-based, and she also was in the Navy. And both women really talked about shifting the environment and looking for the gold and encouraging people, right? Always looking for the positive, or looking at it, even in the hardship. I know even with Sandra, as she was navigating through, this pandemic, that can be even more taxing, and, keeping that positive outlook and even wanting to be encouraging and also be real and vulnerable. And I love that about both the women who talked this week. Transformational leadership really is about that positive outlook, involving others, really empowering other people, right, to step into their leadership roles, or hearing other people, and not just always doing everything without getting that input, even though as a leader we have to make decisions sometimes, even if we get input, right? And it's important at the end of the day we are making decisions, hearing people, and then empowering them to also step up, right? And also take part of that responsibility, which is good. And so that's important with leadership. And again, we want to hear each other, we want to empower each other, and we want to look and recognize each other's gifts. And so I'll be posting some different educational leadership articles. I know that educational leadership, there's so many different things, but it is so important because there are different kinds of leaders. You may have to have that role, but again, looking at leadership, I tend to look at more of the transformational leadership area, because I think it's so vital to have healthy team members and everybody being part of the team. We all need to be part of the team when we do things. So again, I really am excited about you all being on in the upcoming weeks. We'll really be looking at, we're week 7. I can't believe it. Can you? And really there's so many upcoming weeks talking about healthy mothers. Again, we'll be bringing on Joanna and Adrena, and we have different things like overcoming negative mindsets, one of my favorites, overcoming gossip. We have education, looking at reading with Emily Sharp and Natalie Heller. And we also have some other amazing episodes with incredible guests. So again, make sure you tune in, like, share, subscribe. My hope is to really get a lot of people at least acknowledging this channel and subscribing. And what's exciting is you don't always have to look at them. You can pick what you want, but it really looks at mental health, leadership, and education, and looking at how to empower people and how people have changed. I love hearing people's stories. So again, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great week. You're incredible, amazing, be well.